Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I really like the look of this fella, João Pedro, Peter. He has a lovely brand of flair, skillful, quick, composed, always looking to exploit spaces in and around the box. I expect to see him getting heavily involved with his side's attacking play here.
Okay, interesting. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. True beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So, a breakthrough already. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. And it's Rashford. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Cucurella, Palmer, Cucurella, Fofana, Palmer, Fofana, Chalobah shifted upfield, Pedri. And here's Rashford. Oldie. Nice control. Yamal. De Jong. Yamal. Caicedo. Cucurella. Palmer. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. De Jong. Balde. And it's Balde. Now it's Rashford. Rashford, and that's aimed into the middle. Caicedo. Chalobah. Colwill chooses to go cross-field. Fofana. Balde. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Can he finish?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cucurella. Fofana. The pass has gone astray. Fernandez stood his ground strongly. Nice interception, well timed. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Yamal. Great chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Cucurella. Chalobah. Caicedo. Chalobah gently done. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. And it's James. Proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That was travelling. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Balde. Oh, that's neat. And here's Rashford. De Jong. Good take, and is he in? De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross. Caicedo. Fernandez. Fofana. James. Pedro Neto. There will be a throw-in. Chalobah gets rid without sophistication. Araujo. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Caicedo. James. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. That's a throw. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. Fernandes. Moved on forwards. João Pedro. Spread out to the left. Great ball if he can get there. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, they could be caught out here. Pedro Neto. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Oh, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Christensen attempts a clearance. And it's Palmer. And here's Fernandes. Now it's Palmer. Caicedo. Goes for the shot! Cleared without complication.
Caicedo usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Caicedo. Oh, good ball! He's in a great position. Now it's Palmer. Cucurella crosses. That's not going to find its target.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Cucurella clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Koundé. Yamal. Played towards the other side, and it's Rashford. Pedri. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal, and it's Rashford. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Ole. Caicedo. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Yamal. Nice physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. gets it away. A chance to play it in. And it's De Jong. Koundé. Good ball, good take. Pedri is onto this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Pedro. Out to the left it goes. Picks it up out wide. Can he deliver? Palmer. And here's Fernandes. Fernandes. Back it goes. Cucurella. And here's Fernandes. Palmer. Palmer. Fernandes. Defending of the desperate variety. He can get that clear. De Jong did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. James. Caicedo. Fernandes. Palmer. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. Fernandes. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. Lewandowski. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. He's in here! Fernandes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedri. De Jong. Balde. Oh, that's nice. And here's Rashford, over to the left. Pedri. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice.
Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rashford. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fofana, aim forwards. Araujo. Balde. And it's Rashford. Lovely feet. It's gone out for a throw-in. Pedri. Rashford. Out to the left it goes. De Jong played out to the left flank. Played into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. Fernandes. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. And it's Koundé. Colwill. Colwill forwards and with intent. Yamal. Koundé. Hit into... Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
Lewandowski really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Oh, red, nice interception. And it's Rashford. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. James. Now it's João Pedro. James. Caicedo. Succumbs to the pressure. Caicedo has been caught there, it's a foul. That's the throw. Palmer. Oh, it's played into the area.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Cucurella. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Pedri. Yamal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Palmer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cucurella. Pedri. De Jong. And it's Balde. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Cucurella. Pedri. Rashford. Balde. And here's Rashford. Caicedo. Cucurella. Chalobah. Fernandez. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And it's Koundé. That's good play. Rashford. Koundé. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. De Jong. Rashford. Pedro Neto. Quarter of an hour played. Caicedo. Chalobah. Chalobah, gently done. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. Very nicely done. Koundé. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. And here's Yamal. He'll try to keep this alive. Referee's given a throw. Plenty waiting in the middle. There are a few waiting for it. Colwell getting this one clear. But it's Rashford. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Balde finds himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Calmly anticipates. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. Fofana forwards and with intent. Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right. James. Caicedo. Caicedo shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options, looking for a decent ball in. And the cross comes in. And that's too far for anyone. Yamal looks to the other side. Rashford. De Jong. Pedri. And it's Koundé. Fofana. Cucurella. Fofana. Cucurella. Palmer. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal. Valverde. Rashford. Rashford. Spread out to the left. Now it's Rashford. Crossed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Cleared away. Cucurella. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Balde. Rashford looking to get on the end of this. De Jong. De Jong, gently done. Pedro Neto, delicate ball, and it needs to be. João Pedro takes the shot!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Palmer looking understandably energised after his goal. Colwill. Oh, can he get onto this? Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chalobah, and the keeper's got it again. Fernandes. Colwill, aim forwards. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. And it's James. Caicedo. Fernandes. Pedri. João Pedro. Now it's João Pedro.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Koundé. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Cucurella wins the duel this time. Fofana. Caicedo. Fernandes. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, good spread. In by James. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pedri. Yamal. Balde. De Jong. Fernandez. No, again there's no way through. James. Pedro Neto. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
João Pedro is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
De Jong. Rashford. Pedri. Koundé. And it's Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. Rashford. Pedri. Koundé. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's a good foot in there. Played back in. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the shot! That's a fabulous ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Koundé. Yamal. Araujo. And he goes cross-field. Balde. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. And here's Lewandowski. Moved on forwards. Rashford. That is a brilliant interception. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Colwill. Rashford. Balde. Pedri. Pedri played out to the left flank. That is lovely. Rashford. Rashford crosses. Palmer. Cucurella. Koundé. Good work on the right flank here. Caicedo. James. James, gently done. Pedro Neto. James. And here's Palmer. Oh, shooting chance! So who's he picking out? That's very neat. Fernando, decent chance! Kubasi can get it clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Yamal forwards and with intent.
Lewandowski, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Correa. Caicedo. Fernandez. Fernandez is fouled. He's having a shot! He scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Balde. And it's De Jong. Koundé. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chalobah. Fernandez. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. James. Pedro Neto. Needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Koundé. Yamal. Kubasi, De Jong, Rashford.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Caicedo shifted upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yamal. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yamal. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Chalobah. That's really well manoeuvred. It's gone for a throw-in. Decent progress down the left. Firmly met. De Jong have it back and can go again. And it's Rashford. De Jong. Lewandowski has a goal! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Fofana, aim forwards. Colwell. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Koundé. And here's Lewandowski. Correa did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's played forward. Al Kubasi cuts it out. Yamal. Balde. Araujo. Koundé. And it's Balde. Balde. Pedri. Fernandes. Palmer. Cucurella. Moved on forwards. Fernandes. João Pedro. Deftly away.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rashford. Araujo. Rashford. Araujo. Half an hour played now. And it's Koundé. Yamal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's physical challenge. James, forwards and with intent. Caicedo. Fernandes. João Pedro. Caicedo. James charging forward down that flank. Christensen producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's run loose here. Cucurella. Cross goes in there. Oh, clearance is short. Rashford. Pedri, gently done. Cucurella. Fernandes. Colwell shifted upfield. Out of play for a throw. Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. De Jong. Rashford. Pedri. Played out to the right. Koundé. De Jong. Tries a deft little ball. Palmer. And it's Palmer. He is through here. Palmer. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Balde. Pedri. Koundé. De Jong. Rashford. De Jong. Rashford. Now then, the ball's come loose. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Pedro Neto. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pedro Neto. He has found a way through. Swings it across. Here comes the corner. That's a simple one for the keeper. Balde. Rashford. It'll be a throw-in. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. And it's James. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. And and he shoots! Koundé tries to clear. Palmer. Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. No way through, so back it comes. Caicedo played with finesse. Now who's going to be first to this? Fernandes. Cucurella. Fernandes. Caicedo. Oh, that's a nice ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
De Jong. Palmer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rashford. Koundé. Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. James. James, long ball upfield. Caicedo. James. And here's Neto. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedro Neto. And it's James. James crosses. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Kubasi attempts a clearance. Cucurella. And here's Palmer. Cucurella. Plenty waiting in the middle. Fernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Jong. And it's Rashford. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Rashford. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. Koundé's cross.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Rashford. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Palmer. Cucurella. Now here's the delivery. Balde aim forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. And we're not going to make any further progress now. João Pedro. James, who's set up one goal so far. Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. He's found some space. Could be deep, and the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
João Pedro is offering a wry smile there.
Climbs up big! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Searching pass he's played there. Yamal. Aimed in towards the centre. Cucurella. Fofana. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella, over towards the opposite flank. James. James drives forward on the overlap. In by James. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
De Jong. And it's Balde. Pedri. Looking here to chip it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And he's there to get it away. Christensen. Fernandes. Cucurella. Palmer. Colwell. Pedro Neto. That's a good run he's making there. In it comes. There's the header! It goes to show he is human after all.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Pedri. Fernandes, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. James. Caicedo. Played into space out wide. Balde tries to clear. James. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. De Jong, played towards the other side. Koundé. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's come loose. Colwell. Caicedo, gently done. Pedro Neto making good progress on the right-hand side. James. James. Lewandowski. De Jong. Rashford. Koundé. Pedro Neto did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Caicedo. Fernandes. João Pedro. And it's James. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Yamal. Palmer does really well to win the ball there. Now it's João. And the finish! bested the keeper.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That has been knocked clear. And here's Palmer. Cucurella. Koundé can get it clear. Here comes another cross. And that has been cleared. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Fernandes. Rashford wins the duel this time. Yamal. Lewandowski. Palmer played up towards the front line. Fernandes. Chalobah. Caicedo. João Pedro.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. Christensen. Rashford. And it's Balde. Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rashford looks to get on the end of this. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Cucurella defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Fofana. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. It's a good run down the right. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Christensen. Balde. Rashford. Balde. Rashford. Balde. And it's Rashford. Araujo. De Jong. Koundé. Oh, nice touch. Yamal. Shoots! Great strike. The test for the keeper.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And it's hoisted clear. Here's De Jong, and here's Rashford. He's had a shot! And that's off target.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And it's played forward. Now it's Pedro Neto. Can he latch on to this? Pedro Neto. Cross goes in there. Koundé. Yamal. Pedri. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. Rashford. Chalobah gets it away. Cucurella. Palmer. And it's Cucurella. Great run on the overlap here. Cucurella. And behind for a goal kick. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! He has done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And the action is back on the way. Rashford. Balde. Pedri. Rashford. Rashford. Pedri. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Lamine Yamal has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Caicedo. Fofana. Fernandes. James. Pedro Neto. That'll be a throw. Balde. And it's Rashford. Succumbs to the pressure. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Balde makes the interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's having a look round. Koundé. And here's Lewandowski. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Caicedo. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. Big chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pedri plays it short. Yamal. Oh, it's played into the area. Colwell getting this one clear. Koundé. Palmer forwards and with intent. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Palmer. Cucurella. Colwell. Fernandez. Colwell. Aim forwards. Palmer is onto it in a flash. João Pedro. Yamal. Rashford. Balde. Rashford. Balde. Yamal, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Colwell, James, Fernandez, Caicedo, Fofana, and it's Rashford, Pedri, and this is Lewandowski. It's a foul, it could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Rashford! That has been knocked clear. Keeper's dealt with that. Now who's going to be first to this? De Jong. Out towards the flank. And here's Pedri. Cucurella gently done. João Pedro. Colwell. Chalobah. Fernandez. Cucurella. Fernandez. Chalobah. And it's played forward. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong. And it's Balde. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Colwill. Fernandez. Chalobah shifted upfield. De Jong. Koundé. This looks promising. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And they couldn't read. Balde. Pedri. Moved on forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedro Neto. James, forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Yamal. Balde. Rashford. And it's Balde. Pedri. Koundé. Proves too strong. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And here's Yamal. A lot of space ahead of him. And here's Yamal. De Jong. Might be danger here. It's Rashford! Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Colwill. Pedro Neto. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Jong. Looks to the other side. Yamal. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Koundé. And here's Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. So who's he picking out? Yamal. And that's been drilled in. Fernandez. Colwill. Pedro Neto. Colwill. Caicedo. And it's played forward. Araujo. Caicedo. Fernandez. Colwill. Chalobah. Aim forwards. Pedro Neto. Now he's off and running. Caicedo. Colwill. Fofana, gently done. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. And here's shapes to shoot! And that was very necessary. And it's Pedri. Rashford succumbs to the pressure. Fernandes. Palmer. Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. And they've got a throw. Pedri. De Jong. It's run loose here. Rashford. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Pedro Neto. James. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Out to the right. Caicedo. And it's James. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Caicedo shifted upfield. Balde. De Jong. Rashford. De Jong. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. And here's Palmer. Cucurella. That's tidy. Palmer. Up he goes! They've scored! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Pedri. And it's Rashford. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Rashford. Played in. That's really well cleared. Caicedo. Cucurella. Palmer. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Fernandes. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. Balde. Rashford. Balde. Pedri. Balde. Caicedo wins the duel this time. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And it's Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Rashford. Balde. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pedro Neto herring after the ball here. Pedri. Fernandez. Fofana. Chalobah, gently done. Colwell. Aim forwards. Pedro Neto chasing after it. Balde. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Rashford. Yamal showing good feet. That's a little off target.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Balde. Rashford. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Lewandowski. And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Moved on forwards. Lewandowski! He's got away with one there. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. And it's Lewandowski! Fernandez. Cucurella. Palmer. Fernandez. João Pedro. Rashford. And it's Balde. Pedri. Rashford. Balde. Pedri. Koundé. And here's Yamal. Delivers the ball. And the keeper gets his hands on it. James shifted upfield. Now it's João Pedro. And here's Lewandowski. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Over to the left. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, it's come loose. Caicedo. Fernandes. Cucurella. Out for a throw. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. And here's Fernandes. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And here's Lewandowski. And the shot! Just off target.
Oh, but the keeper had that covered. I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. And it's Fernandes. James. Almost an hour gone. Colwell. Cucurella. Palmer. Pedri. Yamal. Colwell. Fernandes. Palmer. Cucurella. Strong running down that left flank. Pretty, but it gets the job done. Fernandes. Cucurella. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Fernandes. Caicedo. And here's Fernandes. Lewandowski. De Jong. Balde. And it's Rashford. Now that's well seen too. Pedro Neto. Fofana. Colwell. It's just beyond his reach. João Pedro. And here's Lewandowski. Shot, surely! He's done very well to get to... Fofana. Fernandes. Colwell. Colwell forwards and with intent. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
the most accurate pass. And it's Koundé. And he cuts out the supply. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. James. Chalobah. It's a mighty looking ball, that. De Jong. Pedri. Rashford. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Palmer. Fernandes. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Caicedo. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rashford. Koundé. Yamal. Ball's gone out of play. James. And it's played forward. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Good, strong midfield running here. Fernandes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fofana, aim forwards. Fernandes. Cucurella. Palmer. João Pedro. And here's Palmer. Cucurella. And here's Palmer. Cucurella. There's the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ter Stegen, on ball by the goalkeeper. Palmer. Fernandes. Cucurella. Yamal. Balde. And it's Rashford. De Jong. Pedro Neto. James. Fernandes. James. Now it's João Pedro. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella. Now it's Palmer. Looking for a decent ball in. That's very neat. Fernandes. And it's hoisted clear. He's shooting! Lewandowski. Caicedo. Colwell. Caicedo. Fernandes. Chalobah, gently done. Colwell. Chalobah. Colwell. Fofana played out to the left flank. Christensen. And it's Rashford. Caicedo wins the duel this time. James. Chalobah. Cucurella. Palmer. João Pedro. Palmer. They get a throw in. De Jong. Pedri. Ahead. And it's Rashford. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Looks across and plays it in. No, he's overshot the green. Cucurella. Palmer. João Pedro. Can he get onto this? He's got away. Palmer. Fernandes. Al-Kubasi tries to clear. Lewandowski. De Jong shifted upfield. He's looking, it's Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Fernandes is there and he can get that clear. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Cucurella. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Balde. And it's Balde. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. What a throw in. Rashford. Pedri. Rashford. De Jong. Pedri. Lewandowski, and he's gone backward here. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Caicedo with a fine tackle. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Chalobah. Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's to Young. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Referee has just said play on. Fernandes. Colwell. James. Moved on forwards. Koundé. De Jong. Koundé. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Koundé's cross. Koundé, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Well timed, excellent interception. De Jong. Yamal. That's good play. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. This might... Real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Chalobah. And it's played forward. Yamal. Balde. And that's a throw. Fernandes. Chalobah. Fernandes. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Araujo. Pedri. Yamal. Balde. Araujo. Pedri. Balde. And it's De Jong. Pedri. João Pedro. Cucurella. Chalobah. James. Pedro Neto. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Jong. Yamal. Koundé. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Lewandowski! Oh, it's come loose. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
he's there to clear it. And here's Rashford. And it's De Jong. Pedri. Rashford with the cross. Now it's Pedro Neto. James. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Turns and goes back. Takes a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's a very good... There's the shot! Koundé shifted upfield. Pedri. Kubasi. Kubasi, gently done. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. Plays it across.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Played it until hit it first time! Oh, that probably deserved better.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Cucurella goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Palmer. And it's Cucurella. Throw it. Palmer. Now here's the delivery. Yamal. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. Into the channel. Rashford. It's a throw-in. Cucurella. Palmer. Colwell. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it. Chance to play it in. It's run loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pedro Neto, that's aimed into the middle. Balde. Aim forwards. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Pedri. Koundé. And he goes cross-field. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Rashford. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's a throw. Rashford crosses. Fofana clears it away. João Pedro. De Jong. And it's Rashford. And here's De Jong. Pedri. Yamal shows he's had a shot! Palmer. Cucurella. Fofana. Fernandes. Colwill. And that is out of play. That's going to go a long way. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Goes for a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Fofana. Chalobah. And it's played forward. And it's Rashford. Oh, such a clever touch. Caicedo does well to get it back. Sanchez sends that a long way. Rashford. Balde puts a cross in. Pedro Neto getting this one clear. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Balde hangs one in. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Played out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Rashford. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Colwill forwards and with intent. Caicedo. Chalobah. Colwill aim forwards. Christensen gently done. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, that's a fine challenge. João Pedro. Palmer. Fernandes. Cucurella. Fofana. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. That's tidy. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Ter Stegen claims it in safe hands. Correa, Fernandes, Caicedo, Fernandes, Correa, and it's Pug. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto!
Should have put that one away.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Chooses to go back, and the shot! De Jong. Balde. Rashford. Balde. Pedri, Palmer, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedri, Yamal, and here's Lewandowski. Caicedo, Pedro Neto. Caicedo, Fernandes, and it's played forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. De Jong, Balde, Now who's going to be first to this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Pedri. João Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Colwill played out towards the right wing. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. Balde. Rashford. Pedri. Balde. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. De Jong. Chalobah gets it. Rashford has a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
He's there to clear it. And it's Pedri. Oh, nice touch. De Jong, that's a delicate pass. João Pedro. Nice physical challenge. Rashford. Rashford. De Jong. Lewandowski, backward it goes. Koundé. Oh, he's found him in space. Shoots! taken with style. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Barcelona, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Yamal. Pedri. And it's Rashford. It's Rashford! And that could come back to haunt them.
Rashford clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another puck at that one, but that's not how it works.
James. He's going all the way! Now it's Pedro Neto. Christensen. That's really well manoeuvred.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Colwell shifted upfield. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's James. Oh, sweet feet. Played out to the right. James crosses.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pedri goes short. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona have to get it into the box and quickly. De Jong. Just 5 minutes left. I think we're just about done here. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski has a goal! Colwell. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Kubasi. De Jong. And it's played forward.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cucurella. Fofana. Fernandez. And it's Palmer. And he's managed to get free. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Balde, gently done. Araujo.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Fofana. Chalobah. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Fofana. Chalobah. James. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. Oh, that's neat. Clipped into space.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now.
Lewandowski has a goal! He scores! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Cucurella. Fernandes. Colwill. Fernandes. James. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rashford going full tilt down the left. And that's a good intervention. And it's Pedri. Balde. Great run on the overlap here. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's João Pedro. Palmer. Caicedo. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. And it's Rashford. That's a cute ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Pedro Neto. James. Lovely feet. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. Oh, good spread. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Crossing.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And it's De Jong. It is now or never. Time is against them. De Jong. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And here's Lewandowski. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Palmer. 4 extra minutes added on. Caicedo. Chalobah. Aim forwards. Palmer is onto it in a flash. Kubasi. Pedri. Balde. Rashford. Fernandes. Cucurella. Palmer. Caicedo. Fofana. Fernandes. Chalobah forwards and with intent. That'll be a throw-in. Kubasi. De Jong. Koundé chooses to go cross-field. That has found him in acres of space. He's there to head it! And he thumps it clear. And it's Balde. Pedri. Barcelona cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Colwill. Caicedo. Fofana. Cucurella. Palmer. Fernandes. Fofana. Chalobah. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. It's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is shown a yellow card. That's out of reach. De Jong. Rashford. Barcelona desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Fofana shifted upfield. And it's Palmer. Cucurella could try cutting inside here. And he whips it in. Al-Kubasi gets it away. Caicedo. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That is lovely. And claimed it back swiftly. James. Colwell. Cucurella. Palmer. Yamal. Kubasi. Pedri. Koundé. Araujo. Koundé. Araujo. Alde. Rashford. Very nicely done. Rashford with the cross. Chalobah can get it clear. Barcelona don't have many. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
It's hit the crossbar. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end.